So with everything, I feel like these karmic connections are over with. Every time you tried to walk away, they caused you to come back to them. So it's like, because you're not doing manipulation spells or whatever the case may be, or trying to get somebody, you feel me, you are forgiven for what is that? Your participation, because you fought against these things, the mindset that you were in, all types of stuff like that. So you were told to walk away from your family. Your family got offended because the person that you walked away from put bugs in their ears, and they had to do their research, and things were adding up because the person who told them caused it to happen that way. Or they thought you were talking about them, but you were really talking about the third party karmics because they were imitating. You feel me? Not only does your mom have your family attacking you, your mom recruited random motherfuckers that don't know you, that don't give a fuck about you, that was doing shit for money because they needed it, only to find out that, you know, something ain't right, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And one information, it's like, let's just say you had a child and the father passed away, and your mom is responsible for that because, you know, out of jealousy, this and the third, you had another thing to focus on. You were no longer focused on her, or you had a new, like, it was adrenaline rush, like you were in mommy mode, and the things that your mom normally got away with that worked while attacking you or trying to put you under didn't work anymore because you had to focus on your child, or you had the protection of your child, or in the time of you giving birth and going through postpartum and all types of stuff like that, you were protected, and the attacks wasn't working, and your mom was no longer having this excitement, like her reality was coming forth and she didn't want to deal with her reality, so she tried to cause problems, this, that, and the third, to get you in a messed up mindset so that she could take advantage of you again. But when you removed yourself, or when you got removed, or however you separated from your mom, it caused you to go on this hidden journey, because it was like you were here, you were trying to figure out your purpose. You didn't, you know, all types of stuff like that, or whatever. I don't know. But what these karmics showed you, because you have good memory and you remember every time a situation happened, who it happened from, all this, that, and the third, you just let it go, you dealt with it, you heal from it, and that was that. And that's the reason why you cut your family members off, because it's like, if you're doing this shit to me and these random motherfuckers who don't know me, like, that hurts more than them doing it when you do it. But because they were doing it and it affected you, they thought that they were big shit, so that's why they kept working with your mom, and then got the family to do it because it caused more pain than these random individuals. But now it's just like, when you come across somebody, instead of you being so trusting and so open with them, it's like you give it time. You're not so quick to share information with them. You're not so quick to, you know, put them in your business and all type of stuff like that. And you don't care who it is at this time. Your new journey, your new everything when you get back this, that, and the third, the way that you're, like, regarding your situation, if you're, I don't know, I don't put them, but your so-called family is nowhere to be found. When you get your shit back and they start coming in your business, asking you questions, this, that, and the third, it's only so they can know what to expect, if they could get karma, or how to stop you and block you, and this, that, and the third. But it's like, what you went through with the third-party karmics and this karmic feminine and this masculine and all types of stuff like that, you have a new POV, a new understanding, a new perspective, and all that type of stuff like that. So whatever they used to do that worked is not going to work now, and you're going to call them on their bullshit as soon as it happens. Like, you know, you got to stay focused. It's very important. Your kids, or an opportunity and a friendship. So this masculine is realizing that you're going through much more than this karmic feminine and a masculine situation, it has something to do with your kids. And the reason why you're not so focused on him is not because of the masculine, it's because of your kids. And the reason why you're focused on this masculine is because of your kids. This new masculine is realizing that you're about your business, this and the third, and all types of stuff like that. And so that you can stay focused, he also has to distance himself until you're ready to connect with him for real, because you don't want to seem like, oh, I'm here, I'm not here, I'm here, I'm not here. And he's thinking it's because of this masculine and all type of sorts like that and what these karmics are doing, but it really has something to do with your kids and your family and all type of sorts like that. And he's realizing like, yeah, family is more effective when it comes to attacking you and starting to distract you and all type of sorts like that, blah, blah. Don't hesitate. This opportunity is emotional opportunity. Like, it's not selfish. You're taking this for yourself. You're taking it because you're healing. You realize everything, and you're not that type of individual to try to get revenge or like whatever. Like, no. You're basically taking your L. Your surroundings are protected. Your spiritual awareness has grown a lot. The truth is coming out. If people try to guilt trip you, you're speaking up, you're talking about this, that, and the third, the things that you didn't talk about because you were either throat chakra was attacked or your emotional state of mind, this, that, and the third. But now that you're in a better state of mind and you have a better understanding and you realize that people are doing things on purpose, and if you stay focused on top of your tasks, like I have a court date coming up that's regarding my children, and people are trying to cause me not to do what I need to do to make it a longer process, but that shit over with. So people are trying. Another reason why your mom keep asking you questions about your court case is because she's trying to see how much time she has left. The reason why you're even in this situation in the first place was because your mother was receiving karma for all the lies and manipulations and attacks that she put on you to try to save face or to try to keep you stuck, so that, or whatever it is. And I also heard, dang, if I knew that this was the reason, or I would have never agreed to do this, that, and the third. So anybody involved in helping this divine feminine's mother attack her is gonna deal with the repercussions, getting caught in the crossfire and all type of stuff like that. Yeah, because you know their intentions and you know that they didn't mean no good by it. So you're going to call them on their bullshit. It's going to expose them. And the truth will be revealed. That you're not afraid to give people a chance because you don't have expectations like, oh, with this, it's going to work and blah, blah, blah. You do go with the flow and you don't. And that's the reason why this false masculine, karmic masculine didn't work with keeping you stuck or putting you in a this, that, and the third or nothing like that, because you weren't desperate. Okay. So whatever decision you make going towards this new opportunity, receiving this new beginning, you are going to be protected. Now that you realize the tactics that people use trying to butter you up and this, that, and the third, because you're thinking about stuff and they're intercepting your thoughts. So, you know. And I also heard too, you think that she's intercepting your thoughts, giving that, no, this is really my thought process on what I need or what I wanted to do with my children, but because other motherfuckers didn't think of that, or you think you better than me because I didn't know, it's just, this is my path. What the fuck? You are considerate and reliable, and when connected with the right people, you'll make things shake. So, these people, because you've taken your power back, you've removed your energy, you stopped caring about their situation, because when you care, you tend to make it your reality, and that's not what the fuck is going on. Because while you're so caught up in their world and trying to figure out, oh my God, da, 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 they're taking, like, you done put your shit on pause, but they know how to imitate you and what you were already planning to do with that opportunity. So now it's like, now that you done the hard part, I can take it from here type shit. And it's like, no, bitch. Because then when you go back, it's like, oh, where's my thing? And da da da. And it's like, oh my God, I lost it. Now I got to start all over. And it's like, instead of moving on to the next course, why are you starting over? Didn't you receive your blessing for this? And it's like, no, I didn't. Da da da. But before you could put your request in, they distract you again, and they put you in this emotional state of mind. And it's like, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna give up on it, and da da da. And the reason why somebody else did it first is because they took that, they did that. And because you don't want anybody to be like you give up on that. So it's like, yeah, she received it already. Now she's gonna move on to the next thing. Just tell her the next thing to do, and she'll do it. Like, so again, when you come into this newfound opportunity, you're not going to be so trusting. You're not going to be as open or none of that stuff, because you don't know people's true intentions unless you trust in your gut instinct and you're doing the root work, intuition, or doing your research on these people and all type of stuff like that. And you might deal with them for 5 minutes. Within a 3-month span, you might spend 5 minutes a week with them, or once a month you will spend like, I don't know, but